you're welcome to Mary's Lifestyle TV. My name is Mary. I am your purposeful parenting coach. Yay! Anyways, this is a bit late in the UK and I hope you're doing great. You're welcome to Purposeful Parenting. I am your specialist in early years. I am your coach. I am your um DIY coach. And most people know me for my DIY. They know me for my um business coaching, and now my new area of specialty is parenting is all that I do. And I still do my business coaching because I am a very versatile person. And if you ask me, the richest man on earth, they have more than 7 streams of income. And if you depend on one, then you are going to leave debts for your children. But if you want to leave generational wealth, you must be diversified. You must diversify your business. You must diversify your ideas. You must diversify whatever you have. And you also need to keep on encouraging, empowering yourself in all area of your life. And that's exactly what I'm doing. So this is Mary's Lifestyle. You're welcome to Mary's Lifestyle TV. And if you're new to my channel, please remember to subscribe, like, and share. And I want to thank you for always finding time to spend with me, even when I'm not, consistent as I used to be. But anytime that I have the time, I'll always come in here. So I speak about parenting, I talk about mental well-being, I also speak about safeguarding, I speak about sin, I speak about a lot about parenting, well-being. That is what I am big into. So you're welcome to my channel one more time, and it's good to see you, it's good to have you. So without wasting much time, I want to ask you, how was your day? How was your weekend? Are you ready for tomorrow? Have you prepared your children for tomorrow? What is the plan? I am not going to keep the life very long, but I just want you to know that I am here for you. If you have any question, if you have anything to ask, anything to say, just ask me. I am your coach. My name is Creative Mary. I am going to be talking about parenting. And before we dive into it, have you prepared your children for tomorrow? As a parent, as an adult, are you ready to face tomorrow? Tomorrow is Monday. Are you ready to start your week? What are the plans? Have you looked into your journal? Have you started journaling what you want to do next week? Did you journal it, or have you journaled it? If you haven't done that, you need to plan. It's a purposeful parenting, but again, you need to have a purpose for yourself. You need to have a focus. You need to have plan in order to plan for your family, to plan for your colleague, to plan at work as a director, as a manager. You need to have a plan. You need to have a purpose. You can't just not wake up and go to work without having a purpose. I am a teacher. Before weekend, I have to look into my lesson plan again. That's what we do, and that's what parents do as well. I look into my lesson plan. Okay, this is the curriculum strand. This is what we are learning tomorrow. This is what I want the children to achieve. And then when I come back home, I reflect on them. I look at what went well, what would have gone, what would have been better if I do this well, and how I can also, take the lesson to another level in order to support the children. As parents, you need to also plan like that, but you need to be in a very sound health. So I'm going to quickly run through what I have here for you, and I believe this is going to help you. You are the CEO of your life, and if you're not happy, people around you are not going to be happy. So you need to be happy, you need to be safe, you need to be, spiritually sound, you need to be mentally sound. In fact, you have the freedom. God has given you the freedom to be happy. So you need to find it. You need to find it, because when you are in that position of being happy, people around you will be happy. When you are at peace with yourself, People will find peace when they are with you. So I am going to just go through what I wrote about purposeful parenting. You're welcome to Mary's Lifestyle TV. My name is Mary. I am your parenting coach. I give parenting guidance, tips, and also well-being tips and how to manage each day of your life. But that's notwithstanding, I'm going to share the little tip with you. First of all, I'm going to speak about intentional parenting. What is intentional parenting? Intentional parenting is a proactive approach where parents are mindful and deliberate in their decisions, actions, and communication to align with their long-term goals for their child. So when you're setting a long, hello, you're welcome. Hossein, you're welcome. Hi, Hossein. Mr. Bonnet Whitey, you're welcome. All right, you're welcome. Thank you. So, this is just like having a business. When you're running a business, you need to be able to communicate. You need to be able to have intention. Why? Intention is, why am I doing this thing? Why am I asking my children to go to bed on time? Why do I ask them to read it, or why do I have to read a story to them before they go to bed? Why am I doing that? Those are the questions. If you have your why, then you'll be able to solve a problem. Thank you for the likes. Thank you. Thank you. Please give me thumbs up and remember to subscribe as well. And this will go a long way to helping me. And remember, I am supporting schools in Africa to send some children to go to school with clean shoes and clean uniform. So if God lays in your heart to support someone, you can also super chat me. It's free, but giving, it's something that we should all do as an individual. If you have more than enough and you want to support other children, it will be a blessing for you to just tap and give me super chat. That will go a long way to buy a child a school uniform, school sandals, or whatever. So go ahead and support, and go ahead, like and share. All right. So it involves being present. Purposeful parenting, intentional parenting involve being present. You cannot be absent-minded when you are parenting a child. You need to be there. You need to be at their event during parenting evening. You need to be there. Picking up, you have to be present. You have to make sure you are there for them. That is what purposeful parenting and intentional parenting is all about. You need to be available. You need to be available in your mind. You need to be available in your soul. And another thing is setting consistent boundaries. There must be boundary between you and your children. Fostering strong relationship that will really bring that relationship together. Bonding, creating that bond between you and your children. Through connection and understanding each child as an individual. Even though all the children, you give birth to all the children, but they all have different, characteristics, and they have different way of doing things, different minds, they behave differently. Each child is different, like we always say. So each of them will do their own thing different. So you have to really build that connection with them. You need to really understand them in order to know how to cater for them, how to take care of them, how to plan the activity, how to manage them, how to direct them. You're not there to live their life for them. You are there to guide them. All right. So the key characteristics of intentional parenting are proactive and purposeful. You need to be proactive. You need to be purposeful. You need to have a vision for your children and make daily choices that align with that vision. All right. Now, relationship focus. You need to have a relationship with your children. You need to have a focused relationship with your children. Prioritize connection and emotional safety over punishment. Do not choose to punish a child. If you've asked a child to do something once, you ask a child, leave that place or please tidy that corner for me. Once. You just said, tidy, oh, Joshua, can you help me tidy that corner? Thank you. You leave. As you're leaving, you're not just ignoring the child. You're keeping eye contact, checking if he has gone to do it. Then you ask again, Joshua, can you please tidy up that corner for me? And then you come back again in 5 minutes, he's not tidying up. He said, I have asked you 2 times to tidy the corner. You wouldn't do it. Now I'll ask you to leave this place. You're not playing with this thing again. Go into your room and, do A, Y, Z. You're not punishing the child. You're just telling the child that what you are doing is not right. As Christian, which I am, we know there's time for everything. If a child chooses not to sleep when he's supposed to sleep, that child will definitely pay for it during the day. Or when it's time to wake up and go to school or go to nursery or whatever, he's going to pay for it. Mindful and present. Parent makes a conscious effort to be engaged and minimize distraction, leading to quality time and a deeper understanding of their child's individual strength and interests. You need to connect with your children. You need to be mindful and present in order to understand their individual strength and interest. One child might like to be drawing and coloring, the other one might like crafts, the other one might like football, but you need to pay attention to each and every one of them to know which area is their strong point and which area is their interest, where they want to focus their attention into. If one child like numbers, the other one might not like numbers, might just want to be doing things with his hand like crafts. If you force that child who loves craft into numbers, is going to struggle. So you have to be mindful, you have to be focused, you have to be present in order to spot that and to support that child to grow. If you're watching, if you're new, please kindly subscribe, like, and share the video for others to come. Remember to leave me a comment. Let me know what you like about this, and we'll come back. This will go a long way to support me and my YouTube journey. Thank you. God bless you. You need to be consistent, setting and sticking to consistent rules, routines, and family values. Create a stable and predictable environment that helps students feel safe. You need to have boundaries, you need to have a routine, you need to have rules, and create a that stability. Everybody wants stability. They don't want to do something today. Oh, we have we have to sleep at 7 today. Then tomorrow, nobody's interested in 7. Nobody's even saying go to bed at 7. Then the children are just doing their own thing. There's no stability. There's no routine. They know they have to be in school at 9 o'clock. That's a routine. They have to follow that. Even their body will tell them, and when they look at time, even without them knowing the time, when they look at it, they know that this is the time I'm supposed to be doing this. So there must be a routine in school and even at home. That's why you need to be there. That's why you need to be there. Be consistent in whatever you're doing, in your rules. When you set rules, follow up. When you set rules, you need to make sure you follow up with that rules. You need to be empathic. You need to be pathetic. It involves understanding and validating a child's emotion and perspective. which allowed for more thoughtful responses and strength the parent-child relationship. If you do not have, you need to have empathy. You need to be empathical about your children, how they feel. You need to feel their emotion. You need to feel them. You need to understand them. And it takes only a parent who has studied their children to understand that. Lastly, adaptable. Recognizing that parenting is not about perfection. Parenting, it's not about perfection. It's about being there, being present. It's about being intentional. It's about being mindful. It's about being proactive and purposeful. That's what parenting is all about. It's not a competition. It's not about being perfect. And there are no right or wrong way of parenting a child. There's no handbook of parenting a child. What works for one child might not work for the other because they are different. That's why you need to adapt. Recognizing that parenting is not about being perfect, but flexible plan that can be adjusted as needed. That is why we have curriculum strand in school written on whiteboard. That whiteboard is not written on stone, which means if this doesn't work today, we can kind of add something else. If we notice that this child is struggling on this thing, then we need to, you know, adjust. Then we just go to the whiteboard, clean it up, and we write something else, and then we help that child. That's adaptability. You need to adapt. You need to be spontaneous. You need to be quick to notice which area a child is struggling and what you can do to assist that child. If you're watching me for the first time and you're watching me up to this point, you're getting what I'm saying, please kindly subscribe, give me thumbs up. I see 10 people on this platform, yet no thumbs up. I am your parenting coach. Please give me a thumbs up before you go. I am waiting. Give me thumbs up. Thank you for that thumbs up. Thank you for thumbs up. Thank you for thumbs up. Thank you for giving me that thumbs up. It goes a long way to helping me on my channel. All right? Thank you. But a flexible plan that can be adjusted as needed. It also involves being willing to repair any disconnects and apologize when necessary. As parents, we think it's only children that need to apologize, but I'm here to shock you that as parents, we need to always apologize to our children when we are wrong. We need to apologize to that because they have emotion, they have feelings. Oh, thank you so much, baby Saja. Thank you so much. Please give me a thumbs up and remember to subscribe. Thank you. So remember that you need to apologize to your child or your children when you offend them. And be intentional when you're asking them to do something. Don't just ask them as children, say, go and do that thing. You need to come down to their level and ask them. I'll still continue to use Joshua and say, Joshua, I need you to do this for me. Can you do this for me? And then the child will kindly do it. But if you want to make it as I am the parent of the child, you need to do it. It's not going to work. I used to have one of those while going to sleep when I was a child. Are you talking about the light? Yeah, the light is really amazing if that's what you're talking about. Thank you so much. The light is amazing. It's really amazing. And then you could also play like very calming music behind the background. It will help you to sleep a lot. Like rain, birds, and all that. Maybe I will start doing something like that with these lights this Christmas if I can. Yeah. Oh, that's great. Official Mia. Okay. We are talking about purposeful parenting. So thank you for admiring the light, by the way. How to practice intentional parenting. Establish a plan, prioritize connection, be a role model, set clear boundaries, choose connection over being right, embrace imperfection. If you can do all that, then you're halfway through in your parenting journey. By the way, my name is Creative Mary. I am your parenting coach. I give tips on parenting. I am an early year specialist and an educator. I'm also your DIY coach, a business coach. I am the daughter of the Most High God. I am everything you need. Remember, it's time for us to wake up and build generational wealth and not generational debt. Some people, I will never forget, a lady shared a testimony where her parents, you know, growing up with her parents and her sibling, um, one by one, both parents died. And when they died, they left her alone with her brother and with nothing to show for. But at the end of the day, the parents left them with debts to pay without nothing. So they grew up knowing that there's a debt that their parent left them. So from that moment, she knew that she has to break the curse. She has to break that curse of debts, debts in their life. So she decided to build generational wealth. That is why I come here. You may be wondering, oh, I thought she was doing DIY. I'm not doing just only DIY. Rich people on this earth has multiple businesses, and that's exactly what I'm doing. I enjoy being empowered. I encourage people to empower themselves. You never know when the opportunity will come. So once you empower yourself, opportunity comes for you. How do I get into education? It's because I'm empowering myself and I know where I'm going. So if you are that kind of a person that wants to empower yourself, empower your mind, empower your body and your soul, your spiritual life, then you're at the right place. So on that note, I'm going to pray with you before I go to bed because tomorrow I have to be at work early. So if you haven't given your life to Christ, I want you to close your eyes and speak to God and say, I've come to you as a sinner. Forgive me of my life, my sins, and take me as your son. In Jesus' mighty name. And I want to pray with you right now. In Jesus' mighty name, I am a Christian. My name is Creative Mary. I am the daughter of the Most High God. So I want to thank God for the God of the universe, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I want to thank God for the God of heaven and earth, the Jehovah Nissi, the one that has made us to see this beautiful day, this beautiful weekend in good health. And I want to thank him for how far he has kept us, for his blessings, for his manifold blessing, for his direction and guidance. I want to thank him and bless the name of God for you and your family. And I want to speak into the week that you will find peace in all that you do. You will find favor, that blessing will locate you, and your peace, will remain intact. You will not lose your mind in what you do. And all your heart desire, you will make them even as you go to sleep. God will speak to you in a voice that you will hear. And your treasure will locate you. Your treasure will locate you. Your treasure will locate you. And I pray you have a sound sleep and sleep tight and sweet dreams. And see you tomorrow, hopefully same time. Please give me thumbs up before you leave. Subscribe, like, and share. God bless you. Do have a blessed evening, blessed night rest, and do take care of yourself. God bless you. Bye. Good night. I'm going to leave the phone there for like another 5 minutes for anyone that wants to connect, so you can just connect and then I'll turn it off. You can give me thumbs up if you like. Give me support the child to go to school. Donate. There's a school in Africa that needs your help. They need pencil, they need books, they need chairs, whatever you can donate to send a child go to school in Africa. That will be a blessing. And my birthday is coming up November. I hope you're gonna buy me a cup of coffee. November is my birthday. My birthday. Remember, you have to be here. November, I will be here. So you need to buy me a cup of coffee. It's my birthday. All right. Remember to support the child go to school. Give me thumbs up. Subscribe. I need that subscription. Subscribe, like, and share. All right. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Purple. Thank you, Official. Thank you, Baby Saja. Thank you, M. Bones. Thank you, Hussein. And thank you for those that are coming right now. Please give me thumbs up, like, and share. And tell me one more thing. Tell me where you're joining me from. Just tell me where you're joining me from. It's not hard. Excuse me, people. Just tell me where you're joining me from. It's not hard. I am streaming from the UK. So you can tell me you're joining me from the America, you're joining me from Europe, you're joining me from wherever. It's not hard. Let's share love. Oh, Maya, thank you so much for joining from the UK. Thanks for coming. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to turn it off now and I'll see you guys tomorrow. God bless you. Thanks for joining and sleep tight.